The F-22 Raptor is a ghost, a technological marvel never defeated in air-to-air combat. Not once. Its record is unblemished wherever it has flown, in the real world and in complex training scenarios. Pilots call it the king of the skies. So advanced, much remains secret. For 2 decades, it guaranteed American air dominance. So, why retire a perfect fighter? Why send an undefeated champion to early retirement? It sounds like madness. Like benching a star mid-winning streak. The F-22 is the pinnacle of stealth and sensors. It sees enemies long before they see it, strikes with precision, then disappears. Grounding them or sending them to the boneyard feels wrong. Yet that debate is real inside the Pentagon. The truth is more complex than wins and losses. A calculated fear of future failure drives a pivot. What made it dominant, its intricate design and performance, can be liabilities. The world changed. Rival fighters are rising. Warfare is shifting to networks and electrons. The Air Force looks 10 moves ahead. It sees a future where the Raptor might not be king. Power's paradox. Success plants seeds of demise. To understand, look beyond the combat record. Dive into budgets, secrets, and risks. Classified tech creates both edge and fragility. Planners fear being outsmarted tomorrow. Keep today's guaranteed winner, or bet on the uncertain fighter of tomorrow. What exactly is the F-22 Raptor? The world's first operational 5th-generation fighter. Born in the 1980s, at the Cold War's height. Built to surpass the legendary F-15. The Advanced Tactical Fighter program chose YF-22, designated F-22, in service by 2005. Extreme stealth. Shape, materials, coatings, to be nearly invisible to enemy radar. It supercruises beyond Mach 1.5 without afterburners. Arrive, strike, depart before a reaction. Powerful radar and avionics harvest the battle space. The pilot sees the whole fight at a glance. Thrust vectoring grants stunning agility. It points nose and weapons off-axis with ease. Stealth, speed, awareness, agility, the apex predator. And yet, that very perfection poses a dilemma. The F-22's combat record borders on boring perfection. It has never been shot down. In training, it racks up absurd kill ratios, often cited at 30-to-1 or higher. Opponents are often killed without ever knowing. The invisible hunter defines the fight. Its first real combat came over Syria in 2014. A stealthy strike and command platform. It penetrated defended airspace guarded by advanced SAMs, gathered intel, marked targets, shielded the force. Its presence de-escalated encounters. Famously, in 2013, it ambushed Iranian phantoms. The Raptor inspected their loadout and appeared suddenly. A simple message: you really ought to go home. They had no idea he was there, and they left. Victory without a shot fired. But the peer adversary it was built to fight never arrived. It ruled skies with few challengers. Perfection came at a staggering price. All in, roughly $350 million per jet. The real drain is sustainment. Delicate skins require specialized care and time. Operational costs are eye-watering. Over 85K per hour versus 25Ks for an F-16. Costs limit flight hours and proficiency. Cheaper aircraft often take the tasking. The Raptor became almost too valuable to risk. Production ended in 2011 due to cost and cuts. 750 were planned. Only 187 were built. A small fleet drives costs and stress up. Low density, high demand means many are down. Readiness often around 50%. The Raptor is wrapped in secrecy for survival. Stealth signatures and EW details stay classified. The Obi Amendment banned exports. No allies buying meant no scale, higher costs. It shared stealthily with itself, but risked exposure talking to others. America's most advanced fighter became an info island. Upgrades help, but reveal a design legacy. Technology leaks. Espionage never sleeps. If coatings or algorithms leak, edge evaporates. Better to retire tech while still dominant than risk it being copied and used against you. China's J-20 is the biggest change. A large, stealthy, twin-engine competitor. Long-range radar and missiles, built in numbers. In the Pacific, Raptors could be outnumbered. China's network erodes traditional advantages. Dominance today does not guarantee tomorrow. The Raptor's core was conceived in the 1980s. It faces 21st century threats and compute races. Its architecture is less open than newer designs. F-35 embraced modular, rapid updates. Leaders fear a technological dead end, a king that may lose its crown through stagnation. Planners live in professional paranoia. Parity, or superiority, would be catastrophic. US strategy leans on technological overmatch. The Raptor embodied that edge. The fear is not today, it's the curve of progress. China is iterating at breathtaking speed. Investments in AI, autonomy, unmanned systems, and hypersonics. Meanwhile, the F-22 fleet is aging, shrinking, and harder to upgrade. Jenner C.Q. Brown compared it to a weekend Ferrari. Amazing, but expensive, limited, impractical daily. The goal, preserve air superiority for 30 years. That means investing in what comes after Raptor. Every dollar to sustainment is a dollar from NJAD. A brutal calculation, dominance versus development. The Raptor is from a different era. To stay ahead, leap to the next generation. Incremental Raptor upgrades won't outpace revolutions. The only way to win is to change the game. F-22, F-35, J-20, NGAD, what comes next? The era of lone, exquisite platforms is ending. The future is a system of systems. Platforms must share data ubiquitously. With drones, satellites, and ground forces. NGAD is a family. Manned quarterback plus CCAs. Autonomous wingmen scout, jam, and carry weapons. Stealth bays limit missile count. CCA packs multiply magazine depth instantly. Risk drones, not a 350mm jet with a pilot. Create dilemmas, overwhelm defenses by volume. Turning Raptor into a cloud node is Herculean, like making a muscle car self-driving and electric. Money is better spent building NGAD now, even if it means retiring the best dogfighter. A strategic sacrifice, today's king for tomorrow's empire. Retire sooner to leap ahead of the curve. Begin by divesting older, training-coded F-22s, and redirect savings to NGAD. Full retirement expected in the 2030s. The end of an era, and the start of another. The F-22 may be history's most dominant fighter. It deterred conflict simply by existing. Its legacy is supremacy, and hard lessons. Costs, complexity, and too few jets. The future is a mix of platforms. F-35 becomes the quarterback of awareness. B-21, long-range penetrating strike. NGAD family, the next leap. A new triad of air power emerges. 5th-gen assets, fully networked, and 6th-gen systems joining the fight. The transition carries risk. Early 2030s, a dwindling F-22 fleet. NGAD not massed yet. That capability gap worries the Pentagon. A major conflict then would be dangerous. Managing timing is the challenge of the decade. It needs consistent funding, and some luck. The F-22 isn't being retired for failure. It succeeded too well in a world that moved on. It's a monument to a past strategy. Moving beyond it is clear-eyed and painful. Tomorrow won't be won by an exquisite silver bullet. It will be won by a resilient, adaptable network. Retiring the undefeated king is bold, risky, and necessary. It signals that staying ahead means moving on, even from your greatest triumphs. From single-jet supremacy to network dominance. Planners asked a terrifying question. What if the enemy builds a jet this good or better? How do we win then? By changing the fight they think they're in. Not platform versus platform, but network versus network. Retirement isn't destruction, it's transformation. Resources shift to redefine air dominance. Honor the Raptor's reign. Invest in the heirs to its throne. Behind closed doors, the next chapter is written. You won't see it until it's too late to stop it. The edge is no longer a plane, it's a network. Dominance comes from shared vision and massed effects. Farewell to the undefeated king, and hail to the empire it made possible. Because perfection today can be defeat tomorrow, and the target is already moving. If this deep dive helped, subscribe for more defense tech. Stay curious. The future of air power is closer than it looks.